Alright, so to make a large cooling tower, we're going to need quite a bit of steel and concrete. We just finished our first Leviathan steam turbine, and are almost ready to put our Watts reactor into service. But we need to make some things first. Notably, we need to make a load of condensers, because that's the first step. And to make a actual gigantic, whatever this thing is called, gigantic steam cooling tower, this costs a lot. We're gonna make 50 of those steam condensers today, and we're gonna make 2 of the giant cooling towers, because why not? I have never seen them actually use, well, I've never used them in survival mode. So that's the goal, is to make 2 of them, just so we can see what that's like. I don't even think we're gonna need 2 of them. I think we probably would only need 1, but still, why not do it? It's just like, why not? You can do it? Huh, why not? Just do it. 16 is not gonna be enough. So, basically what I'm doing is I'm gonna be taking these and making them into groups of 4 plates, and then the 4 plates, what we can do with them is slap them into panels, which it takes a lot of panels, obviously, to actually make this thing happen. So, as long as it's a multiple of 4, it will make a bunch of plates. Now, I'm probably out of copper at this point, right? Yeah. Most certainly out of copper. We're gonna need some more copper. So we should have copper here. Okay, that's enough. We need 12 more of them to actually make one of these, and 12 times 4 is 48. So we have 2 already. We're gonna need 46 then. And to get to 46, we're going to split this down into 16. We're gonna add 8 there, 4 there, 2 there. Boom. 46. And that should make plates. Hey, it's working. Then we're gonna need 200 iron ingots for the next part. 200 iron ingots, holy crap. I did not think this through. So, we're gonna need 4 groups of 50. Or if we want to count that as 64. 256. Well, we already have 50 of them there. Okay, I guess we'll make another 50 then. And then if we can get 50 more. 2 groups of 50. Holy crap. I mean, that's enough to make one group of these guys for the cooling tower. Okay, that split. We're making the condensers. 18 condensers, nice. Then we're making more condensers. And 25 condensers are done. So now I just need to get 50 more. Of course. And yeah, you're never ever going to use this on its own. Yeah, you can use it on its own. But it's going to be... I don't know why you would do that. That makes 0 sense when you have enough to make, like, an entire cooling tower. Maybe it is better to use 50 of these guys versus one of the cooling towers, but who knows? All I can say is that nobody has told me it is better to use these guys than the cooling towers, so, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to test it myself and figure out, but I'm not doing that. That doesn't seem like it's something we are going to do. And honestly, this is probably going to go really quickly, because we should have everything we need for this. Including the concrete, because I produce a lot of... I used to produce a lot of concrete. I haven't produced much recently. But tearing apart that mountain was pretty valuable for getting concrete. And I still need to finish that. That mountain's taunting me. Okay, I got 50 more iron ingots. 50 more iron plates, actually. But to get the iron ingots, we're going to need to just head over to here, grab the ingots out of the factory, and then we're good to go. So we got 25 of those, and probably more than enough of these. Oh, wait a second. There we go, that's more like it. So that should be every single thing we need done for the cooling tower. Now we gotta figure out the next part, which is concrete, of course, because it apparently needs a lot of concrete. 2 steel pipes, 32 of these, and 2 stacks of concrete for each one. So it is kind of a bit of concrete, but it's nothing I can't do. In fact, I probably have enough, like, just sitting underneath the base right now. Needs 2 steel pipes for it, right? Yeah, okay. Well, that's gonna be no problem then. I can easily do 20, or I can make loads of these steel pipes actually. We might have enough for 2 more here, but likely all the steel that we're gonna need is gonna be over at the plant. So, now there is one thing we will have to do after this, which is a final step, the very last step that we're ever gonna have to do for this. And it's not difficult at all. It's really easy. It's actually probably the hardest step, maybe. That's getting enough gas centrifuges to process all of the mud we're going to produce from the reactor. And, I mean, I know we're not getting the reactor up and running yet, but there's all this prep work that we have to do, and the prep work is just as important as actually getting the reactor up and running. So, yeah. So the way this is going to work is we are going to take 4 stacks out, and that's enough to make 1 cooling tower. The other part of making a cooling tower is going to be found downstairs inside the blast furnace. It's going to be our steel, because we need a few more pipes. Just a few more pipes. Always a few more pipes. How do we make pipes? Well, we just gotta make some of these like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Grab all the steel. It's garbage. Get that out of here. Boom. Steel. Nice. Now, cooling. Oh man, it's the auxiliary. Now this is clearly why you need a tier 3 or a tier 4 or higher, because you need to be able to make the turbine. How's the turbine? We just made a turbine last episode. I'm sorry. That thing was one of the largest pieces of work to make. But don't worry, because, I mean, it's nothing compared to the entire base. If we had to make the entire base again, that is like... How do you even get this far? How do you even manage to do this? This is just a lot. Stop! Stop. Thank you, please. You know, I don't like attacking them because they always give me their heads, and I do not want their heads. Their heads are garbage. They're literal garbage that just clutters my inventory. But hey, I just built 2 cooling towers. That's insane. It's so many cooling towers. I don't think. I mean, I've seen bases that have more cooling towers than this of these giant ones. So I mean, yeah, they're not very. I don't know if it's impressive to some people, but like, two of these guys, these are huge. Which, if you want to look at examples of bases for inspiration or whatever reason, you just go on the NTM Discord and you'll find like you'll find bases. Why the heck do I have this garbage in a box on me? Okay, so this is probably a 5x5, probably greater than a 5x5. Actually, it's massive. It's quite huge. Anyway, this should be the cooling tower. Cooling tower number 1. And cooling tower number 2 will go here. Probably. There we go. Nice. So with this, you're going to need to make a low-pressure steam pipe, which hooks up to the turbine on its edge. Be very careful. Be vigilant. Do not fall off of this pipe. Hopefully you don't place it up in the air like I am. Okay, here we go. That should do. I don't even think we need the other pipe here. This pipe is probably just worthless. So, we're gonna take that out. Boom. Jump up, place a pipe. Nice. That's the pipes we're gonna need. Low pressure steam is gonna come out of them pipes. And for the next set of pipes, we're gonna go ahead and just build a tower. It's gonna be nice and easy peasy, lemon squeezy, I guess. Okay, so this is the pipe that we're gonna need. We're gonna need water to go through these pipes. Boom. And now it's all done. So this guy will take in water. He'll take water from those guys, the cooling towers, who takes low pressure steam from this turbine, who takes steam from this guy. And there's no steam pipe here at all. So it's hooked up as efficiently as I possibly could. I mean, I'm sure I could get it more efficiently, make it look a little nicer up there, but hey, you're not gonna see those pipes because there's gonna be a roof there. Ha! That's a nice joke. I don't know when I'm going to finish this place and put a roof on it, but it's probably not going to be anytime soon, so you're going to see those for like the next 6 episodes, probably. for the final thing that we need, gas centrifuges. Now, this thing produces a lot of poisonous mud, which, as you all understand from previous episodes of us discussing it, basically we process through gas centrifuges. And today I will build like 1,000,000 gas centrifuges, because I can. And, I mean, you can actually see the cooling towers from down here. Dude, it's looking dense. That building is looking dense from over here. I mean, that looks stupid, but, like, having all the gas flares there is stupid, but, like, the cooling, when you see the cooling towers, it looks dense. Like, the builds in this, you don't have to be a good builder to have a good-looking build. Your build just has to look good. I don't think that's how that works. What? You don't have to be a good builder to have a good build. Well, it's just, your build has to be good. Oh, I understand now. So, what that technically means is that you could totally just take somebody else's build. I probably shouldn't make jokes like that, but, you don't really have to be a good builder to have a good build. It's just true. So the gas centrifuge is one of the mid-game items. It's kind of pricey. I mean, well, yeah, that's no problem for us. Ain't no problem for us, okay? We can do that in 5 seconds. Are you ready? No, you're not. Get ready. So, I'm gonna get started making sulfuric acid again, because apparently we ran out of sulfuric acid sometime in the past. Who knows how or why? We always run out of sulfuric acid. It's just a thing. So we're dealing with that. That's our main goal, so we can get some titanium production, because we are low on titanium ingots and titanium powder. So to make more titanium ingots, we're going to just smelt up the powder. Pretty self-explanatory. Now the reason we're making titanium is because look at this recipe here. It's a lot of motors and lots of titanium and steel plates. Of course, I have steel plates, motors for days. It's a lot of motors, trust me. But there should be enough. So, if we shove this in, and this in, we take that out, and we put in, we get the other thing. That should get us started on making our turbines for next episode. Or not, no, our centrifuges for next episode. And then after that, we'll start dealing with fuel and a whole bunch of other garbage. Garbage items, which I don't feel like dealing with. But we'll take care of them anyway. So we need mercury, light oil. So we need dash powder then. To make dash powder, we take the dash ore, and we can just process that through this centrifuge. Or no, not centrifuge. The acidizer, this plan. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just take this out. You're gonna get out of the way, and then that's gonna happen. Nice. And then this guy's gonna go through this guy, because we have a lot of energy to use. So and nitric acid too. Might as well use all of it. And we're gonna need niter for next episode. Actually, I'm gonna save. Yeah, I'm gonna save all of that. I'm gonna take this mercury though. Alright, so that's basically all we got for today, I guess. Let me check actually. Let me make sure we're definitely out of time, probably, maybe. No, we still got more time. Okay. Well, that's sad. Not really. But okay. So how are we gonna process the actual rare earth crystals? Because I've never done that in a while. I think you can just send them through this thing. The centrifuge. Yeah, you can electrolyze them. You get boron and zirconium. Hey, that's a great source of boron. That's amazing. So you need boron. Get an ore electrolysis machine. You will not regret it.